All right, welcome back to Kingdom Kast. This is your host, Bad Luck Chuck, and over to my right, my guy, Country Boy. Boogie, he's currently not here at the moment. He may hop in later on in the broadcast, who knows? But it's just gonna be the original duo from now. Let's get our post game reactions out the way. Chiefs, they won. I guess you can say a grinding out game by the final score of 19-13. And they go to 11-1. They got Miami next, and they clinched the playoff berth. And Travis Kelce continues to add milestone after milestone to his future Hall of Fame first ballot career.
Yes,
So,
sir.
man, what'd you think about the game overall?
Can we call this a defensive struggle? Would that be out of character? Would that be a great example of what the game was? Because it was like it wasn't easy. It wasn't flashy. It was a gritty win. Sometimes it's gonna be like that, man. And Travis still did his thing. Tyreek had a good game. Sammy had some crucial plays in the game. And another thing like this, bro, like I don't know if people understand how crucial Sammy blocking is in the game. Like he kept popping up on the screen blocking. What was that run that Pat Mahomes had for their first down? Sammy
Yeah,
had a good block on that run.
yeah,
So just because it ain't lighting up the scoreboard or the stat sheets, don't mean he's not having a good game. But all in all, it was a defensive game to me, a defensive struggle. Ben, what's his name? Fangio, Vic. What's Denver coach name?
yeah. Big Fangio.
Man, he had a good defensive plan, man. So defensively, Denver's ready to play with us. Offensively, like we said in the pregame, they not Drew Lock. Drew Lock ain't it. He ain't it yet. But also on the same note, they got a lot of young guys on that team, man. It's a lot of first and second year guys. So they may creep. They may take that step, like the Raiders are taking that step to be competitive. So I don't know. I don't think Drew Lock the guy, but let's see what he do with another year in a real offseason under his belt, and let's see how he come. But the defense, without even Von Miller, is they close. They close to being competitive with us. They did a great job on us last two games they faced us. It's been a struggle on third downs. It's been a struggle in the red zone for us in both games. So I ain't mad at Denver. They came to play. Um, Drew Lock made some rookie mistakes, and it cost him the game. So
Here's my thing, man. Like we left so many points on the board. Really, we really should have beat this team by at least 21 points, in my opinion. The red zone offense got to get together. Hopefully, they get together right before the playoffs start. Because I was just very frustrated. Like I was saying, after Le'Veon ran it on first down, they got closer to goal line. Second down, I said, all right, I would say give it to Le'Veon again. But they want to do it on this goofy not goal line, but this goofy shotgun formation. I'm like, what the hell you running a shotgun formation at the 1 yard line, doing all this gadget stuff, man? I'm like,
the
okay,
Ferrari package, bro. The Ferrari package.
yeah, but not the 1 yard line, bro. I'm like, play old school football, man. Let me out dive over the power or something, man. And there's
I mean,
another thing, like I understand Patrick Mahomes, he had a freak accident, quarterback sneaking and all that, but at some point you got to get over that hurdle, man. It's a part of football. Like I would have rather had Pat had the ball in his hands to do a quarterback sneak again, but it looked like we're not gonna see it again.
no,
Apparently,
we're never gonna see a quarterback sneak.
it's ridiculous how
No,
scared the coaching
that's
staff
never
is
gonna
on this
happen
thing.
again, bro. Like no, we've been in plenty of positions where we can run a quarterback sneak. It's never gonna happen again, bro.
It's
I don't
just
think so.
it's just funny to
But
me. Like Patrick has free will to run around and scramble for yards on his own, but just to call a play, just to call his number himself, nah, that's a no. Can't do that no more.
no, never in life.
It's ridiculous, man.
Nah, yeah, we got a little cute. We got a little cute on the first one.
A
You know what I'm
little.
saying? But I think maybe they thought the points was gonna come in bunches today, and they had the ability to be that cute. They had the ability to be that cute versus Tampa Bay last week. It didn't work then either. You know what I'm saying? So they went right back to it. I could see I mean, but when you put something like that on tape, man, that just I see how it affects the defense though. Like it wasn't because of the defense, it was because we didn't execute it properly, you know? So
Yeah, but
um
at the 1 yard line though, man, you gonna call reverse on third down at the 1 yard line? Tyreek, like, no, we don't need that. I'm sorry, we don't need that at the 1 yard line. I give it maybe at the 10 yard line, maybe five, but 1 yard line, man, just push the damn ball at the middle and get in the end zone.
hey, I ain't mad at you. I agree. So um yeah, we settled for a lot of field goals. I don't even want to jinx it, but is Bucker back? You believe in Bucker again?
I'm not about to say all that just yet. He played a great game. He did his job. Salute the Bucker, but I'm not
And
about
he
to.
had five field goals tonight, man.
I thought it was four.
Nah, he had five altogether, right?
Nah, it's four, man. Because
It was four.
four times three is 12. And then Patrick threw that free play touchdown to Travis Kelsey. So
Oh,
that's 19 right there.
somebody said he tied the game, tied a career high with five. But okay, my bad information.
Oh, you good?
Um, uh, shoot, they was all chip shots anyway, so I ain't really.
Well, I
I ain't
mean,
really
I would say that last one was a chip shot. I mean, the officials called that stupid delayed game penalty when one delayed game. Like we snapped the ball with 1 second left, and he had to kick it further. I think it was from like
we
8 yards.
kind of got holes on some calls tonight. I think they had an offside that wasn't called.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
the holding call was kind of weak on Allegretti on the Tyree touchdown. So
I don't know. I mean, I did see
yeah, that
Allegretti's
was a little
arm
weak.
kind of pull him at the end. I did see the arm pull uh defensive lineman's shoulder pad at the end a little bit, so I can see how they called that. But yeah, the Tyreek Hill stuff, yeah, that was irritating too, man. Because on DraftKings, I had him on captain as a captain on Showdown, and I was just irritated every time his touchdown was a comeback, man. And especially dog, like him and Andy Reid, man, like that was on some LeBron, J.R. Smith type stuff, man. When Tyree didn't know he still caught the ball for that first touchdown, that should have counted, man.
I'm not mad at Tyreek about it. I'm mad at the person upstairs that didn't say, "Yo, slow down. Let's look at this one more time."
Right. Assistant coaches, I'm like, it's kids, assistant coaches, like somebody gotta tell Andy, man. If Andy don't know himself, somebody gotta let him know.
Because it looked like the ball never hit the ground.
It didn't hit the
Even
ground at
even in
all,
the
man.
even when the actual play happened, it looked like the ball never hit the ground. So did he catch it? Like, you know what I'm saying? That should have been at least like, hey, let's look at that one more time. And
Exactly.
then we punted it. It seemed like we punted extra fast.
Oh, man, that was so irritating. I was pissed off about that. Like I lost focus for a sec because I was just irritated at that point, man. I'm like, you can't be leaving points off the board against a divisional rival, man. You know how
Yeah,
these divisional games be going, man. We just said tonight.
yeah.
Yeah, we
It
should have
was
put 30+ points on them.
it was another. What was the other play? I think Travis had one where he dropped, but it was a tough catch though. But
Yeah,
man,
that was kind of tough.
we left some points on the board again. You know, so I mean, but I actually think the defense played pretty good tonight.
Yeah.
Outside of that 63-yard run, which was, I mean, Melvin Gordon is a pro. You know what I'm saying?
He
So
always gets his numbers against us. I told people, I said, man, he always gets his numbers against us, no matter what. It never fails with Melvin Gordon. He's gonna get his regardless against us. It is crazy. Like whether he scores a touchdown or he get 100 yards rushing, he always just finds a way to be a
did he
part of
score
the
a
game.
touchdown tonight?
Nah, he got
He
close, but
don't
he got
score a
100
lot of
yards rushing.
touchdowns against us. He runs good against us, but he don't score a lot against us. You
Nah,
know,
he scored. He at least get one touchdown.
it was a while where when he was in San Diego, he had not scored against us until that Alex Smith comeback game, the season opener in was that 18
Yeah, I believe so.
or
But
17?
I thought Gordon scored like scored a touchdown against us in 4 of his last 5 games
Oh,
overall.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of that big run, I don't think they were running the ball that effectively, and Drew Lock he wasn't doing much. He was doing his little rollouts and his little bootlegs, but he wasn't doing much. So it was just when we score, and then it'll go away. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't really no pressure to me. I ain't never really feel like, oh my God, we might lose this game. Um, I mean, it's a divisional game. My homeboy texted me like, bro, y'all struggled tonight. I was like, what? If you mean by winning, if you call that struggling, I guess so, But
Yeah.
um, man, it was no struggle. It was just a divisional game. It's a tough game. It was a hard fought game. It's gonna be games like that, man. You trying to build a championship team. Like I said, everybody's gonna bring they A game versus us, and we gotta start putting them C+ games out there. But sometimes those are good enough to win.
Yeah, that was more like a C- game. Almost a D. Almost a D
Almost a
plus,
D
really.
for the
Um,
offense though. That's the
well,
weird part.
yeah. Defense, yeah, that defense did a thing. But there's
I
still
think
some
the
people that
defense
was,
stepped up.
yeah, there's still some people still frustrated about Frank Clark and Chris Jones on the timeline. I'm like, I seen Frank Clark, he did get out to a good start in the first quarter.
Yeah, I don't.
Then,
Yeah, I don't get it.
yeah, like, and then I see Chris Jones, he made a play or two in the game too. So I think everybody's a unit on the defensive line. The front seven got there tonight. Like I seen passing on my sleeper, he got in there. I believe he got in there for a sack
He
or a
probably had some
quarterback hit.
pressures or something.
Yeah.
So what do you think about So nobody called that Daryl Williams would be the sleeper pick to have a good game.
Yeah, that was interesting. I seen he got some run in the fourth quarter. He ran the ball well in the fourth
He did.
quarter.
He ran like, hey, I deserve to be here. Ain't
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
he ran with some
I
authority.
still don't think Bell is completely 100% comfortable with the offense yet.
Yeah,
Um,
kind of looked like
he
he
had,
running in mud a little bit, just a little
yeah, a
bit
little
here and there.
bit. I mean, that 14-yarder he had, what was that, like the beginning of the third quarter, the second half?
Right.
That looked good. Like it's in spurts, but it's not consistent.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. We still waiting for Le'Veon Bell game.
Yep. Still waiting on it, but hey, it is what it is, man. We
I
got the
think it's
dub.
gonna come. It's gonna come. I'm betting on it.
Yeah.
But nah, D Williams had a good game, man. He helped finish out that game and ran a lot of time off the clock and gave us some hard runs at the end. That's not the first time he did that. He did that versus Baltimore about a year ago, where he finished the game off. So
Yeah, I was at that game.
I mean,
Yep.
all in
Remember?
all, it was a crazy game. It was probably a nail biter, probably irritating and annoying game, but a win's a win,
Yeah, and it was about to say, yeah, man, like the running game, man. I mean, it'll get there eventually, but it was interesting that they still decided to dress Clyde. Even though we had a feeling that he wasn't gonna play. I mean, was that just to keep Denver honest and to keep Denver, thinking that he's gonna be involved in the game plan?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously, you might as well just said he wasn't gonna play because he dressed out for nothing. He didn't even get a run in.
No.
But Andy said he was sick, that he lost weight this week, so he was like really sick. Thank God it wasn't a COVID issue, and
Right.
it was more like a stomach issue. But I mean, so save him, save his legs, and hopefully come back and have a good week of practice because yeah, we're gonna need him next week versus Miami.
Yeah.
Might need him. So
Yeah, most definitely. And I just want to say, and I just want to transition to Travis Kelsey, man. Travis Kelsey, he continues to add on to his future first ballot Hall of Fame career, man. He added another milestone. That's 5 straight 1,000-yard seasons. So that he joined Tony Gonzalez and Jason Witten as the only tight ends to do that in NFL history. I mean, it just
and
goes.
and the funny part is it should be 6.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because you
Because
said
he finished 5 yards short
right.
of
He was 5 yards short one year. Yeah.
yeah. So it's like, man, what he's doing is simply amazing. He the best tight end in the game. He's a Hall of Fame tight end right now. His resume is looking really. His resume gonna be nice, and he don't look like he's slowing down. You know what I'm saying? He look like he getting better every year. He's only 31. He hasn't been injured a lot. He doesn't take a lot of crazy hits. So if he can keep putting these seasons together, man, he had yards like a wide receiver.
Yep, and I mean it shows on the stat sheet. He's top 3 in receiving yards right now.
He
And
had what? He had 10 for 136 or something like that. I don't know exactly how much he had, but
I think so. I think it was near 9 or 10 catches for 136 yards.
he helped my fantasy team. That's yeah. I needed every point he got tonight. Him and Pat. But I mean, Travis is simply the best tight end in the game, man. There's no way you
Yeah,
can't argue it right now. Like who can you even say? Like Darren Waller had a good game today, but he in the top 3, but he's not better than Travis.
it's levels. It's levels to the tight end positions. And
Yeah, shout out to Caleb. Helping my boy out. Thank you for coming home, baby.
yeah,
Oh
he
man,
cut his
Travis,
hair
man,
off now. Back to that
Travis been
fade.
on a hell of a streak,
Yeah,
so man, you just gotta tip your hat to Travis. Travis is doing something that ain't never been done before. And he about to be mentioned along with Kellen Winslow, Tony G, Witten, uh, who else is
Gates.
Antonio Gates, who Shannon
Yeah, I
Sharp.
said Gates. Yep, Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, he in that conversation now, man. He really in that conversation. Like he about to he kind of separating from Kittle right now. Well,
Oh,
Kittle's hurt, so
yeah,
ain't
Kittle's
nothing
hurt
he can
though.
really do. But he's starting to put he's starting to put level. He's starting to widen the gap. For
Exactly.
real.
Exactly. And do you remember the one catch he had in the yard? He had the yards after the catch, and he just little boy somebody. He was like, He's like, get
And
off me,
yeah,
man.
I just seen it on
Sit your,
Twitter.
sit your little ass down.
Whoever 33 is on the Broncos, ice up, son.
Right. Get in that weight
Man,
room, dog.
yeah, that's embarrassing, bro. Like,
Ooh,
but
man.
Tyreek and Travis, man, lately they've been on such a roll that and who can stop them right now? Who can stop them?
We say it on this podcast pretty much every episode. Pick your poison.
Pick your poison. Choose how you want to die. How do you want to die?
Yep.
That's it. Cause you're gonna die. It's
Yep.
just you just pick how you pick your poison. You
Yep. Just
I
better be able
want
to keep up.
watermelon. You want watermelon flavor or you want cherry flavor? Which one are you? Cause you're gonna die. So man, who's having a better year than them two? Who's having a better year than Pat Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Tyreek Hill?
Nobody. I mean, the closest trail you can think of is probably Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones, and Devontae Adams. But I don't think that add up to what Patrick, Tyreek, and Kelsey is out there doing still.
Right. And if we can slowly get the defense to rise up, and I think they building on that, then man, we're gonna be right where we was last year. I
Yep.
think we're gonna be right where we was last year anyway. But if it start clicking, it's almost clicking, it's almost there. Maybe this Miami game will help us out. But we almost there. Speaking of, we got to say this. I don't care what the scoreboard said. The Raiders lost today. I don't care. I don't care what the scoreboard says, what the TV says. The Raiders, there's no way y'all should be pulling out Hail Marys to beat the Jets, bro. That's terrible.
Yeah, I see
And
how that game ended, man. And the Jets, they purposely tanking, man. That's 2 games that they purposely tanked and they could have won because they really should get
man,
two
come
good
on.
wins.
You
Two wins
playing
is great.
zero blitz on the last play of the game? Are you serious? Come on, man.
Nah,
That was
Greg
so
Williams.
obvious, bro.
Greg
That
Williams
was
should
so
not be gauge
obvious.
8, bro.
All Derek Carr had to do was get the pass out there, bro. They tried to give him the game. Like, come on, man. We can't beat y'all. What's wrong with y'all?
Right. That's hilarious, man. Because a Raiders fan tried to actually my boy Reese, he's a Raiders fan. He actually came on and tried to clown a little bit, talking about the Chiefs out here struggling with arguably the worst team in the division. I'm like, y'all almost lost to the Jets, bro. You
Y'all
lucky the
almost
Jets are
lost to the
still tanking.
Jets. Are you serious?
The Jets are in tank mode. You lucky the Jets are in tank mode. They ain't trying to win none of these games.
My homeboy, a Raider fan, he texted me like, "Man, I can't believe we lost." And then he texted me right back like, "Man, see, I shouldn't even been worried." You should have been worried.
Oh man. Oh,
Nah, bro, it's
see, I
over,
was saying
baby.
he full of it. He full of it right there. Nah, he was
No,
worried, bro.
it was a lot of crazy games today, man. Cleveland showed their ass today. That was a good game. Tennessee. I don't know if
Cleveland is
Tennessee.
9-3, dog. They 9-3, man.
Yeah.
Who
Hey,
would have thought Cleveland Browns 9-3?
man, yeah.
And
They
Baker
they
Mayfield
they
actually played
showed out today.
good. Baker Mayfield balled out today. That's the crazy
Is
part.
is that his best game of
Yeah,
all
yeah,
of his
that's by
career?
far his best game of the year, easily.
Yeah, yeah. That game wasn't as close as the score was.
Yeah,
Tennessee, I don't know if you like. I said on Twitter, if you get Tennessee off their game, they easy to beat. And their game is running the ball. If they have to play catch up, then you can get them. You
yeah.
know,
Big Ten, he'll throw the ball. All you do is slow down Derrick Henry, and that's what
and
Cleveland
similar.
did today.
The same way. That's the same way you beat Baltimore, in my opinion. Make Lamar throw the ball.
Exactly. Yep.
Um, who else had a good game today? Seattle lost to New York today.
I had the Giants. I picked the
Man,
Giants
come
this week.
on, man.
I picked the Giants this week. Even with Colt McCoy, I picked the Giants against the spread.
You can't lose games. You
They
can't
always
lose games like that, man.
That's the thing
New
with
York
Seattle.
has
They
been
always do
playing.
for one of them duds. They always do
New
for
York,
one of them dud games against some scrubs, man.
and New York been playing good. They played good against Tampa Bay. They played good. I forgot who else they played, but they've been playing better and better every week. But you can't lose to them. Not
Right.
if you a Super Bowl. Not if you in the upper echelon. You can't lose to the Giants.
I
Um,
really don't know who's gonna come out the NFC, man. The NFC so wide open. Like I get the Saints are 10-2, but I'm still not fully convinced about the Saints, man. They just got to show to me in the playoffs because we
yeah,
seen
they
them
got to
balls
get out
break
of
shit
that. They
before.
got to get out of that first and second round for me.
Right, exactly.
Because every year, no matter how good they look, they find a way to lose it in the first or second round, and they got to get better at that, bro. So, Saints. I mean, who did they play today? Atlanta.
Yeah, they played Atlanta. They went on and swept them.
So Taysom Hill is he's
Taysom,
having he's
Taysom
winning.
Tebow.
He's winning. So you can't knock it. I ain't gonna knock it. Um, they gonna need some. They don't need some offense. I think Drew Brees will be back by the time we play him, though.
Yeah, yeah. I expect Drew to be back by the time we play on Sunday night.
So all in all, man, it was a good weekend of football. I I think Washington can beat Pittsburgh, bro. Talk me down off the ledge.
Oh man.
Not because of Alex Smith.
Yeah,
But
right.
in a
Yeah,
way,
right.
no, hold on. No, for real. In a way, because of Alex Smith this way, Alex Smith ain't gonna throw, he's not gonna turn the ball over.
Yeah, obviously.
And he's not gonna put you in no dangerous situation.
Yeah.
So if Gibson can run the ball, please, because he's on my fantasy team and I need like 10 points from you, bro. That's all I need is a touchdown. But if Gibson can run the ball, Alex Smith can control, game manage, and Washington got a defense, bro. Washington does. They do have a defense. So
Yeah, they pass rush is pretty good.
if they can keep it in the 20s, I think they can win. I'm not saying they're going to win, but I just have a feeling that
I'm with
they
that.
might lose this game.
I'm with
And if
that,
they
bro, for
don't
sure.
lose to Washington, they definitely going to lose to Buffalo.
Oh yeah, yeah, most definitely, man. Because that's next Sunday night. Steelers in Buffalo for sure. I think Buffalo would get them then right then and there.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's going to be the game of the week already,
Yeah.
especially concerning us. So
Yep.
um, I mean, it would only be right if Alex Smith beat Pittsburgh and it benefited Kansas City.
Yeah,
Come
it would
on,
be
man,
pretty
think
funny.
about the
It'll be pretty
storylines.
funny. It'll be pretty funny. I ain't gonna lie
That
to
would
you.
be hilarious. So, all in all, man, I think it wasn't the best game. Like I said, I give it a C plus. You gave it a C minus. I give the offense a C minus. I get a defense a B plus to average out. What that's a C, right? This is
Yeah.
an average game, divisional game. We didn't show too much. I think we played very vanilla. It wasn't nothing crazy, except that little goal line package we had. I don't know if we were just putting that out there. We was kind of just put.
I
we,
still don't get that, bro. I
we was
still don't
just
get that at all.
we was just kind of putting that out there, man. To put on tape. But all in all, man, we won the game, 11-1. We clinched the playoffs next week. So hopefully, God willing, we clinch the division, and then we got a hell of a game coming up against New Orleans. Not
Yep,
to skip past Miami. Was this okay? So was this a trap game in your opinion?
it should have been a trap game. We should have won by more than 3 points tonight, man. Because like you said, like as we watched the game, the Chiefs offense, they really had no issue driving down the field. It's just in the red zone. We was on some BS. We really could have put a foot in their ass.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, since you put it that way, since you put it that way,
Now the trap game might be the Miami game. That might be the trap game.
you think so?
Yeah, but we'll touch on that in the next episode.
No, I think they'll get up for Miami. I think that's why I say, was this the trap game? Because it's like Denver. We always beat Denver. We won 10 straight. They really don't have no quarterback. Uh, they all coming off COVID issues, and they best players out for the season. Do we kind of play down to them a little bit?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we do have that issue at times. Sometimes we do play down to the competition, whatever. I mean, it goes back to Andy Reid sometimes being too nice of a guy, or whatever. But yeah, I say we did definitely play down to the competition tonight somehow. Still
The
pretty
only
irritated
thing,
about it.
the only thing bad about that, I think we play up to competitors. Baltimore, Buffalo, Tampa Bay. Who else we played as like a contender? Houston. That was early. So they were still contenders at that time, but we play up to contenders, like real good teams. We play up to, and bad teams we kind of just get them that C+ effort, and usually that's enough. But it is dangerous.
Yeah,
So
yeah, like you playing with fire. And also, man, we gotta give a shout out to the Honey Badger, of course, man. You can't forget about him.
he had a good game.
Rent was collected. You got two of them things tonight. Two picks. He made an impact on the game. That was one of the best games he played all year long.
I know they was late with the rent check, and then he hit him with that delayed bonus. that
Right, right.
when you don't pay your rent on the first, he hit him with that $100 at the end of the game. So
$100 late fee.
oh, your boy Dan almost had another one this week, man.
Hey, that goes back to Frank Clark. When Frank Clark had a good first quarter, if that pass doesn't get tipped, Sorensen is going to the house. He gone, bro.
It wasn't nothing but green grass in front of him, man.
Yeah, because he
Dan,
jumped on that route. He
yeah,
jumped on that, bro.
he had a good hit on lock too, coming off that blitz.
Yep.
He had a good hit on lock. So
Yep. Sorensen had a great game once again.
every time I try to write Dan off, man, he just
Keep
I gotta
doing that,
meet
bro.
Dan.
Keep doing that. Keep doing that. That'll be good for us.
Yeah. So hey, man, another victory, bro. That's all that matters. The win is a win, baby. All
Yes,
we do is
sir.
win.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's what, 8 straight games.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going. Let's
Yep.
keep it going. We got a hard game versus Miami.
Yep.
Miami,
Back to where we
Miami
wanted
didn't
to.
look good today, though.
Offensively, yeah, but they defense been playing great ball all year, and that's why I'm concerned about that matchup. Because Brian Flores, he come for that Belichick tree, and Brian Belichick, he was pretty good at scheming against Patrick Mahomes a bit. So Flores, he might have a little something for Pat, maybe. But
Okay.
like I said, we'll touch on that in the next episode for
Yeah,
sure.
we'll definitely talk about that. So, I mean, shout out to everybody that listened this week. Man, we had Bashad Breeland on. He had a little hard sequence today, but it wasn't that bad of a game. He did good.
Nah, he
He did
played
very
well,
good.
man. Because that pass interference call was some bull, man. That wasn't even pass interference. He barely even touched Judy, man. He had Judy on clamps, dog.
Yeah,
So
he did. He had Judy on clamps this week.
he
So
had one big mistake on Noah Fant. That was early in the game. Other than that, Breland balled out.
yeah, I
And
agree. I agree.
and we tried. And
Yeah, it
remember,
was just he had a rough sequence of plays that I don't think necessarily was his fault. And it was, I think it was, a bit of a, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? All in all, um, I think he had a good game. So shout out to him this week.
Yep, and I want to say I want to say something to Jamel and Vince if they watching this or if they listen to this. All y'all little jokes or whatever talking about I was bad luck because we had Brilliant on the show, man. Y'all need to chill out with that. You see, we got the win. Brilliant redeemed himself after the big play. So enough of all that. That bad luck stuff is done with. All right, we got the chip. We still the champs till we get knocked off.
Hey, I can't say it no better than that. Like and subscribe. Please follow us. We'll see y'all next week before the Miami game. Welcome to Miami.
Welcome to Miami. Miami.
Shout out to Boogie though. I don't even know where he at, but we'll get him back this week. And
Yeah. Shout out
we'll
to
be back
Boogie.
with y'all soon, man.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Kingdom Cast, we out of here.
Victory Monday.
Oh, 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 oh.